Okay, so here's the deal. I love television. I'm a television addict, probably, whatever that is. I get obsessed with random shows and then watch them all the way through, and then I get obsessed with a new show. Now, there are exceptions to this. Shows like Doctor Who, Firefly, How I Met Your Mother, The Big Bang Theory. And then there are shows that I watch a lot, and then I just kind of stop watching them. For example, over the summer I was obsessed with Ghost Whisperer. I was in love with Ghost Whisperer. I loved it so much. Another example would be Desperate Housewives. This is shameful for me to admit. I was obsessed with Desperate Housewives for the longest time. And then I realized once I stopped watching it, my life became so much more relaxing and had so much less drama in it. And I think it's just because I was worried about all the Desperate Housewives problems. It's not my problem if your husband dies and then you find out that he used to own a strip club and your best friend had an affair with him and But now I have latched on to a new obsession. Once Upon a Time. This show, I feel like, is different, though, from, Desperate Housewives, Ghost Whisperer, stuff like that, because it's quality. Acting, I feel like, is really, really bad. Not exceptionally bad, but just, it's not exceptionally great, except for a few characters. I love how they have backstories about fairy tales. I think one of my favorite ones is the one about Red Riding Hood. Here's a spoiler alert, so, if you haven't seen Once Upon a Time and you're planning on watching it, I'm telling you right now, spoiler alert. I love how Red Riding Hood turns out to be the wolf. It's just it's so awesome. I love that they made Snow White a badass in this rather than the Disney character, because the Disney character has an annoying face and voice, whereas I love Ginnifer Goodwin, and she's totally awesome for this part. I just got done watching the Mad Hatter episode, and it is ridiculous. It was so cool. When I first, was watching it, I was like, what character is he? And he was wearing a top hat, and I was like, this looks really, really familiar. And I couldn't, pick it out. What I like doing is I like looking at the real life through Emma's eyes, where she doesn't believe in magic and she doesn't believe in this other world. And it's like the Mad Hatter is a really creepy guy. If you look at it from the way, in the point of view that magic doesn't exist and he's just being a crazy guy, he lives in his house and he spies on a little girl and he thinks she's his daughter. It is creepy. And it's just it's so it's so sad that he dies or disappears or whatever happens to him. Because he is telling the truth and he just wants to see his daughter. That's just really sad to me. Do not even get me started on Rumpelstiltskin. I love Rumpelstiltskin and Mr. Gold so much. So much. Robert Carlyle is such a good actor. He's just so good. What I love about his character is two characters, I guess, is that you see the parallels so easily between the two of them. But then you see the differences of them too, and how Mr. Gold is very relaxed and under the wire and very stealthy and very cool, whereas Rumpelstiltskin is very lively and he's stealthy as well, but he's stealthy in a more noticeable way. I just love Rumpelstiltskin so much. Anyway, I should probably stop ranting about Once Upon a Time and go to bed, because I need to. I need to sleep. I need to drink water. I need to be healthy. I have to perform on Saturday. I know, I have so many performances. I just performed yesterday and now I'm just like ready to go. Okay, bye.